best of Mother Nature and the best in pickleball coming together here this weekend, here at the Tennis Club at Newport Beach. 41 courts, 880 players, all vying for championships. We're thrilled you're here.
Well, what a week it has been in beautiful Newport Beach, California. The Tennis Club at Newport Beach has been a fantastic host, and we have reached Championship Sunday, and we are thrilled to bring you the action here on Championship Court. Hello, everybody. Dave Benz alongside Rob Cassidy. Hannah Johns will be along in a little bit. And Rob, this is the 4th year of existence for the PPA Tour. It just keeps getting bigger and better.
Absolutely. You know, as the game evolves, the players and the venues and the atmosphere, it's coming right with. So it's great to be a part of it. And yeah, glad to have you guys with us.
And this is the second stop this year at the Tennis Club at Newport Beach. And you see some of the numbers with what the PPA Tour has amassed. The turnout we saw here this week in both terms of players and spectators has been overwhelming.
Yeah, and, you know, the atmosphere just building and building, and you know, here we are on Championship Sunday, and it's going to be some electric matches for sure.
And Rob, I know you've been associated with pickleball for a very long time. This is my 5th year being associated with pickleball. I saw one of the best shots I have ever seen in a pickleball game yesterday, courtesy of Jay DeVilliers. Take a look. He's in the near court, behind the back. Are you kidding?
Unbelievable. Just a seamless shot from Jay DeVilliers. You know, something we've grown to expect, but still shocking as it gets with, you know, just staying in the point, and that's what it's going to take to take it to Ben Johns and Matt Wright.
Yeah, he admitted yesterday that it was more luck than skill, that he didn't even see it. We will see him in our coverage at some point later on today. But the match everybody is still buzzing about happened here last night. And for more on that, let's check in with Hannah Johns.
Thanks, Dave. We were treated to a big surprise yesterday as Matt Wright and Lucy Kovalova took down Ben Johns and Simone Jarjing. This was a 13th final that the four had played against each other, and it was a very unexpected loss, as this was the first time that Matt Wright and Lucy Kovalova took them down. They said in a Facebook post yesterday night, nobody beats us 13 times. But I saw Ben leaving the venue last night, and I can tell you he did not look happy. So we're wondering what his mentality is going to look like going into 2 finals today. Dave, back to you.
All right, Hannah, and if anybody missed the action last night, I mean, it was a 5-set thriller. Rob, let's go through some of the highlights. We had ATPs, we had Ernies, and we had a lot of patience on both sides.
Oh, yeah. You know, Matt Wright showing up for the occasion, dialed in, you know, accompanied with Lucy Kovalova, just keeping Ben Johns in check. No easy task. You know, what can you say? It's the best of the best versus the best of the best. And, you know, it was a matter of time before Kovalova and Wright, you know, figured it out and were able to execute.
Yeah, Lucy did tell me yesterday morning that she felt like they were maybe on the verge of a breakthrough, but Ben and Simone, they did not go down easily. I mean, 5 sets. You couldn't have asked for more last night.
And, you know, the whole match, you could see the intensity in Matt Wright's eyes, driven, focused, and that's what it takes to get the job done.
And he and Lucy played arguably the best pickleball that they have ever played. And that's what it's going to take when you're on seat the world's #1 ranked team. And they did that last night. So a silver for Ben Johns last night. He will have a chance to leave here with a couple of gold medals before Championship Sunday comes to an end. We'll see whether or not he can complete that task as we continue on. I want to remind you, Championship Court is going to be along with you for the remainder of the PPA Tour season. September 9th through 12th, we will be in Orlando for the Orlando Cup, then the Las Vegas Open, the Texas Open. You can catch the Rocky Mountain Championship and the New Mexico Open via the PPA Tour website, so check that out for more details. We're taking a timeout. We get you to Championship Sunday action after this from Newport Beach, California. The PPA Tour is brought to you by PPA, play where the pros play. By Jigsaw, it's fun to feel good. By Championship Court, your professional pickleball network. By Foot Solutions, your feet are the foundation of your health. Let us take care of them for you. Fila Pickleball, The Dink, the new player in pickleball, and by head, the new force in the game. We couldn't be more excited about the lineup we have for you today. Our very first match, the women's singles gold medal match, is Anna Leigh Waters looking for her first PPA Tour gold medal, and she will match up with Catherine Parenteau in this gold medal match. Here's a look at how they got here. Catherine Parenteau, she was able to advance to the final because Callie Smith forfeited, not intending to play on Sunday, as she has been following that pattern throughout this PPA Tour season. Meantime, Anna Leigh Waters over Irina Tereshchenko in straight games, 11-3, 11-7. So this sets up, Rob Cassidy, the third career meeting for Catherine Parenteau and Anna Leigh Waters. Anna Leigh, she lost to Catherine Parenteau in the semis at the U.S. Open in Naples back in April, 11-5, 11-8, but she avenged that loss in the semis in the Orange County Cup back about a month ago down in San Clemente, 11-5, 11-4. So we'll see who has the leg up here today.
Okay, game number one, time in, 0-0.
Howard Simon is your lead official. Don Wilkins, the assistant referee here today, and we are underway. The lob. Anna Leigh keeping Catherine back on that baseline. And that lob is long.
Point.
So an early 1-0 lead here for Anna Leigh Waters.
1-0.
Rob, we saw history on this court last night with Lucy Kovalova and Matt Wright ending the run of dominance by Simone Jardim and Ben Johns in mixed doubles. And couldn't see history to start the day here today with Anna Leigh getting her first gold medal on the PPA Tour, which I think a lot of people is going to amass quickly.
Absolutely, and the youngest to win a gold medal on the PPA Tour, as she is 14 years old, dominating the pro scene here in 2021.
Parenteau, 27 years old.
Or years young.
Now lives in, yeah, that's true. Now lives in Naples, Florida, but originally from Montreal.
It looks like that ball just skipped off that tape for a point there.
So 2-0 lead. This is a best 3 out of 5, as all the matches here today will be. Oh, how about that backhand?
So good.
And that is not the textbook backhand that we see out of Anna Leigh. She has that power backhand, but that was more of a finesse, well-placed shot to get an early 3-0 lead.
Right, and she has that textbook laser focus that she uses to her advantage, just staying on her opponent, staying in the game. You know, not much takes her out of her game, out of her element. Oh, that's a good ball.
Really well placed.
Wow.
Nice job by Parenteau to keep it alive, and Anna Leigh unable to return.
Straight out.
So good. You know, we're very aware that placement's extremely important in doubles, but, you know, that much more in singles. Singles is a tough game. You're going to see some riskier decision-making, you know, higher risk, high reward type scenarios, as opposed to the, you know, the motto goes, you want high reward, low risk when it comes to doubles. But we're going to see high risk, high reward here in singles.
Parenteau now gets it back to a single-point game.
Oh.
And we are knotted at 3 apiece. Catherine Parenteau, and a former accomplished collegiate tennis player. In fact, her ties to pickleball date back to her time playing tennis at Michigan State, when her coach at Michigan State was none other than Simone Jardim. And that's how Catherine became familiar with pickleball. And we'll have a side out after Parenteau hits it into the net.
And we've become pretty familiar with seeing Simone in these finals. It's kind of interesting to see
3-3.
2 new individuals here in this singles final.
Point.
Yeah, Simone did not play in the singles draw
4-3
here this week at the Takeya Showcase, focusing instead on the doubles events.
Sure. Nice put away by Anna Leigh.
Yeah, that backhand is just vicious.
Yeah, you know, the best of 5s on the Championship Sunday format can be pretty grueling on the body if you're involved in all 3. We had the mixed yesterday as they spread it out just a smidge, but
5-3.
it's a lot of pickleball, Dave.
Yeah, well, especially with it being the best 3 out of 5. And
Right.
I know when we were in Atlanta, they initially had all 5 championship matches on Championship Sunday,
Point.
but there was much discussion
Timeout's called
afterwards
by
that
the
it was
receiver.
just too much to ask of the players
Score
to
6-3.
potentially play 3
You have 1
best of
minute.
5s in a single day for gold. And we've got a hydration break brought to you right now by Jigsaw Health. We'll take a break as well.
Who wants a Takeya hat? Who wants a free Takeya hat?
Well, when we were at the Orange County Cup back at the end of June, Anna Leigh Waters had a chance to try and win a gold medal there. She was upended by Leah Jansen in that tournament, had to settle for the silver medal. So you see she's still looking for her first PPA title.
Time in.
There was a little
6-3.
bit of interest at the beginning of this draw here this week in the singles because of the way the points stacked up, and a point there for Anna Leigh. Because of the way the points stacked up, Anna Leigh and Leah Jansen, they played, Rob, in the first round this week after just having played for gold in the previous tournament.
It's pretty incredible.
Anna Leigh beat Leah rather easily in that first round, 11-3, 11-4.
Point.
And Anna Leigh right now a commanding 8-3 lead in game 1 here against Parenteau.
8-3.
Nice shot from Catherine. Oh, open court, but misses it.
Side out.
All right, that's the break that Catherine needed to stay in this game 1.
You see if she can take advantage.
3-8.
And
Side out.
off the net and didn't land in. If it had landed in, she would have gotten a reserve.
Oh, missed serve
Point.
return. The pace of this game, it's
quick.
I like to talk about controlling the pace of play at your pace. Dave, if me and you were partners or whatnot. But,
9-3.
this game definitely seems to be going at Anna Leigh's pace. She's dictating the match very well.
Anna Leigh told me she got up this. Whoa, oh my goodness, she was able to keep that in.
Point.
What a shot and a chance for the game now for Anna Leigh Waters. Anna Leigh told me she got up this morning at 5:45 to get ready for this.
Side out.
I like it.
And just a little long on the serve.
I got it.
I asked her, I said, how does that deviate from your normal time? She said 45 minutes. Normally gets up at 6:30, so not a big deal.
3-10.
Oh, she set up that shot by
Side
going
out.
to the left side, then goes to the right side. Now she's got a chance again to serve her game. Beautiful execution.
10-3.
Oh,
Point.
that's gonna
First
do
game 11-3.
There it is,
Against
11-3.
ladies.
And Anna Leigh
2
Waters, the early 1-0 lead. And take a look at the game point. A little bit of luck in the favor of Anna Leigh here.
It's great shots, better to be an inch high than an inch low, and that's going to put the ball over the net for game 1 in the books. Good sportsmanship between the players as we move to game 2.
And we'll have that for you coming up after this timeout here on Championship Court. Welcome back to Newport Beach, everybody. Catherine Parenteau in a 0-1 hole in terms of the games in this best 3 out of 5. And you see the stats there on Catherine Parenteau. Originally from Montreal, she does have 2 PPA titles. And would love to add a third, but she's going to have to claw her way back here against Anna Leigh Waters after falling in game 1, 11-3. And Rob, we talked yesterday about how the wind was decidedly in favor of the players that were in the near court. And I don't know what the early report is on the wind here today, and it'll be interesting to find out from these ladies after they finish this match whether or not they feel like the wind is impacting play at all, and whether or not it's in the same manner that it was yesterday.
Tough ball off the net for Anna Leigh.
But so far, 12 of the first 13 of the first 16 points now in this match have been scored by the player in the near court.
Absolutely right. Oh, here we go. Anna Leigh takes the net. Parenteau throws it up. Oh, she's there. Oh, and the crack shot. That's just great singles play. If anybody's out there interested in, getting involved in singles, I mean, yeah, it's definitely great exercise It can be fun, too.
3-0.
You want to learn a thing or two, these are the girls to watch. They do it right. It's just great, solid contact every time. Oh, takes
Side
that
out.
shot while approaching the net. Might have been the reason why she had that unforced error there for a side out.
Yeah,
See if
you're
Anna Leigh.
kind of
0-3.
thinking ahead and not you lose
Right.
focus on what is right in front of you.
Exactly. Oh, that's such a good drop shot.
Point.
And that'll get the first point of this game, 2 for Waters.
And there's another example of the, high risk, high reward shot selection.
1-3.
Oh, yeah.
Point.
Just kind of waits on that ball, forces Catherine to kind of post up, and then she takes it where she's not. Great shot by Anna Leigh.
Anna Leigh chance to
2-3.
draw even here in game 2.
Boom. Oh, yeah, so good. Oh, gee whiz.
Wow.
Oh, and just out.
Anna Leigh calls it out.
On the refs unable
Catherine-
to
Not
overturn
enough
it.
to overrule.
And
Hold
the,
out.
Take a look here.
Okay.
the
Point.
official saying they didn't see anything to overturn it. Let's take a look. Oh, man. That replay looked like Catherine might have had a beef.
And that ball looks pretty in.
3-3.
If they were to only ask me, Dave, or us,
I don't want that responsibility,
No,
man.
yeah.
I'm good. I'm just fine.
Timeout's called by the receiver.
It's unfortunately not part of our job
4-3.
description.
So
but,
Parenteau is going to take a hydration break here as Anna Leigh now has run off 4 straight points to take a 4-3 lead. We'll take a break as well, brought to you by Jigsaw Health. Pretty good day in store here in Newport Beach, California, as this is the first of 4 gold medal matches we will bring you on Championship Court. Coming up after this, we will have the men's singles final, and that will match Ben Johns against Jay Duvillier. And following that, we will have the women's doubles final and then the men's doubles to wrap things up. So don't go anywhere. Here's a look at the entire schedule, and these are ballpark times because we know these matches sometimes can run a little bit long on Championship Sunday, and there's
Time
nothing
in.
wrong with that because
4-3.
the longer the match, the better the action. Back to live action. Waters has run off 4 straight, now make it 5 straight points.
Point. Five, 3.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful.
Perfectly
Right out.
executed by Parenteau.
And that's the type of results you get when you have so many options, like Catherine.
3,
She
5.
could have taken it down that sideline just as well, and able to fork her opponent like that.
Oh, man, that well-placed shot in the corner by Parenteau,
out.
but an even better return by Anna Leigh.
So good, and it's not just like a laser beam; it's these rolling shots that just
5,
the player
3.
cannot get to. Anna Leigh takes the net.
Point.
Point is over.
She's rolled off 6 straight points after trailing 3-0 to start this game.
Yeah, and Anna Leigh would love to rattle up
6-3.
3 games, put this championship in the books. She's got the energy to do it.
That lob is long.
Point.
That's tough. It's game 2 here, and shots like that, Parenteau might be searching for answers here at this
7-3.
point, as she is still looking to settle in here in game 2. Ooh, the drop shot.
That's a
Point
really
over.
smart play
Right out.
by
So
Catherine
good.
Parenteau.
That's a great way to defeat the bangers there, just not giving the ball back to where they are, but putting the
3,
ball where
7.
they are not. There's the roll. Catherine able to take the net. Oh, she's there. Beautiful. Oh. Oh,
What a
so
well-placed shot.
Point.
And that will get a nice round of applause from the crowd here.
so good. That's one of the many weapons that has gotten Catherine to where she is. This shot right here is
4,
so
7.
good, that angle.
And a run of what was 7 straight points by Waters, but then
Side
gives
out.
the serve right back. And Catherine is going to probably be her own worst enemy. When she looks back at this, she knows that she's hit that net, the top of the net, 3 times in this game alone.
There's that brush. There it is. So that's the thing, Catherine, she just needs to stay level-headed and stay in this match. She's very capable of,
Side out.
taking this game right here. She starts to learn her opponent. She
4,
really,
7.
as I said, settles in and works the correct patterns over time as the match unfolds. So good.
Point.
So good.
Just got to be patient, always a next shot mentality.
The understudy and protege of Simone Jardim herself,
5,
Catherine
7.
Parenteau, gaining some momentum here. Tough ball.
Really well-placed shot. Did she call it out?
I'm sorry, Catherine, did you call it out? Okay. That's a point.
Ball is called out by
Timeout
Catherine
called by
Parenteau
the
into an immediate
receiver.
timeout call by Anna Leigh.
6, 7.
6, 7.
Let's take another look. Oh,
Game 2.
no, we're going to take a break instead. We're going to go to the hydration break brought to you by Jigsaw Health. Well, you mentioned Simone Jardim and her influence on Catherine Parenteau, and she is Catherine Parenteau's coach here at pickleball. She was her coach at Michigan State when she played tennis there.
Point.
Catherine Parenteau actually started her tennis career at Arkansas and then transferred to Michigan State after 1 year
7,
with
7.
the Razorbacks.
Yeah, that was Athena Triole. Athena's
Side out.
Catherine's partner as well as her head coach, and pretty cool to have Simone Jardim's insights feeding right into that
7, 7.
that brain of the operation. They're a great team. The results speak for themselves. Oh, that's a good shot.
Great work at the net there by Parenteau.
Side out.
It's an athletic put away from Catherine. She's got her signature paddle there.
Yeah, so she's reeled
7,
off 4
7.
straight points now to draw even. It's 7-7, and can she surge ahead here? And
Point.
yes, she can.
And we mentioned earlier how Catherine's able to settle in and discover the correct
8,
patterns
7.
and execute those patterns. Just seeing that there, Simone Jardim and her head coach Athena, probably feeds into that process, part of the equation. Oh, that's a good get. Is it going to stay in? Plays the bounce and it's out.
Side out.
Here we go. Anna Leigh Waters, 14 years old.
7, 8.
Kicking butt. Team cake. Oh!
And she just tied it up.
Point.
Anna Leigh. Oh,
8, 8.
great put away. The stroke. That's a great deep ball from Anna Leigh. Oh,
Right
too
out.
linear, a little pressured. Again,
So it'll go back over to Catherine now.
it's important to take the net, but when you prioritize taking the
8,
net over
8.
taking the shot, that's when the unforced error is going to come in. Oh,
Point.
great
And-
pressure from Catherine.
Catherine back in front now.
Crunch time here in game 2. Best of 5, win by
9, 8.
Anna Leigh not wanting Catherine to get to a game point situation.
2. Oh, the drop angle, nothing for her. Tough ball.
Point.
But it's exactly what we have, a game point situation here for Parenteau.
Timeout. Timeout by the
Timeout
receiver.
called.
Scores 10-8.
Use them while you got them.
Catherine Parenteau really has figured out where to place the pickleball here. We'll take a break as well. Back after this timeout brought to you by Jigsaw Health. Well, Anna Leigh Waters getting some advice from her mother, Leigh Waters, her father, Steve, who says he just likes being back in the third row normally as he cheers on both his wife and his daughter.
I think he chooses the third row tactfully because
Time
he
in.
can get a little rowdy out there.
10-8.
Oh, she comes back swinging. Oh, little
Point.
much.
Second game,
And there it
11-8.
is, 11-8. So 1-1 after 2 games here in Newport Beach as we have the women's gold medal on the line. One more look at this final point. And Rob Cassidy, form is held. The player in the near court has won each of the first 2 games. Will it continue? We'll find out. Game number 3 of this best of 5 coming your way after this timeout here on Championship Court. Back here in Newport Beach, California, Dave Benz, Rob Cassidy, Hannah Johns, and our championship court crew along with you. You see the road to the championship for Anna Leigh Waters had to, as we mentioned, defeat Leah Jansen, who she played for gold in San Clemente in that opening round. And how about her kind of doing her Tiger Woods impersonation there with the side of the paddle, working the pickleball. You see Catherine Parenteau, and she got her bye in round 1. Defeated Annika Cooper in round 2, and then Callie Smith, the forfeit in the semis. So really only had to play the 1 match to get here to the final.
This is game number 3. Time in, 0-0.
Wow. Nice
Right
shot
out.
by Catherine as she steadily takes control of this entire match.
0-0.
Ooh. Oh, that's a great shot. She's on it. Oh!
She just missed wide, though.
That's a lot.
Saw the expression on her face as she thought she had it.
1-0.
Let's get it. Yep.
Great job making Anna Leigh go side to side by Parenteau.
Smooth execution there. Yeah, Anna Leigh
2-0.
going up against Leah Jansen in round 1. I can't imagine, Dave, playing somebody in a championship final and at the next tournament playing them in the first round. Can't imagine.
3-0.
And it all is because of the math with the points, and so everybody understands it. But,
right.
And if you're the PPA Tour, you didn't love that idea, but you can't exactly step in and say, no, we're going to move this around, because you start doing that, then you open up a Pandora's box.
0-3.
Great fortitude from Anna Leigh to be here in this final.
And Anna Leigh going to get the serve back here, trailing, a chance to draw closer, trailing 3-1.
1-3.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful shot from Catherine Parenteau.
I'm sorry. Side out.
Just takes this ball from that back
3-1.
corner and rolls it on a dime in that kitchen corner.
Side out.
Here we go.
Gives it right back.
Can feel the energy picking up on both sides.
Yeah, Anna Leigh in need of making a little run here.
It's time to fight.
The momentum has shifted over to Catherine, no question.
Ooh, such a great return. Oh!
And then hits it wide.
It's a little much. It's a little much. She's got to reel that in and just steadily put that ball away.
3-1.
There it is. There's the smoothness that she's going to need.
And I don't think Anna Leigh will tell you that she hit that ball as well as she wanted to, but Catherine unable to do anything with it.
Yeah. You know, on court is always going to be better than the extra 4 or 5 miles per hour that you're going to put on it. On court is always good. Ooh.
Put that one away.
Dominated point there. 1 point game here in game 3. Best of 5.
Two, 3.
And this marine layer a little slow to burn off here today, so nice cool conditions for these players here this morning.
Oh, the haymakers, these players.
Heck of a point, heck of exchange, no point, side out, but both players getting the other running all over the court there.
3-2.
Oh.
Point.
Favorable net there for Parenteau will make it 4-2.
And now they're even on those as Anna Leigh
4-2.
secured game 1 with one of her own. Oh, she's there for the volley, and so is Anna Leigh.
Oh, my goodness, Anna Leigh.
That's it. That's the fight. That's what it's going to take.
I mean, I'll see your terrific shot and up you an amazing shot.
2-4.
Nice shot. That's the
Right
shot.
out.
That's the shot that Parenteau has weaponized in the singles game.
Smart decision because Anna Leigh was rushing to try to get
4-2.
back into the center of the court and couldn't change momentum at all.
Nice. There it is. There's that smart execution that she needs there. It's not all power here in the singles game. Oh, just going to take a second to adjust the right shoe. Quick equipment check. Anna Leigh Waters, 14 years old in the singles final in pickleball. I mean, I know the Olympics are going on right now. She reminds me of the Olympic diver that just, the 14-year-old Olympic diver that just shattered the diving records. Quan Hong Chan from China.
Wow, yeah, how about Rob Cassidy, a man bringing all kinds of sports knowledge to the broadcast?
Yeah, I mean, the Olympics, they're so
3-4.
they're so entertaining and exciting and interesting. It's just so fun to watch. And, you know, while I'm watching them, I'm thinking of pickleball. And, you know, that's where we're heading. You know, how our game can learn from what's occurring in the Olympics and stuff. And it's just awesome to see our sport has that type of athlete as well. This Anna Leigh Waters, 14 years old.
She's
forcing a
just
timeout.
Yep, 5-4 now, Anna Leigh. Parenteau wanting to try to stop the momentum. She'll use the timeout. We'll take a quick hydration break. Brought to you by Jigsaw Health. Well, Anna Leigh Waters now has surged ahead in this third game with Catherine Parenteau. Winner to take home a gold medal from Newport Beach. And the timeout serves Catherine Parenteau well. She's going to get the side out, and we'll get the serve back.
She went for a lot on that drive.
4-5.
Nice. Oh,
Point.
there it is. You know, she sets it up so well, and then just kind of gets a little anxious or overeager on the put away.
And she was sitting there talking to herself as she was walking back, getting ready to return the serve.
Almost too many options. Oh, there it is again, a little low. She's got to curl that ball a little more.
And now she's trailing 6-5 in favor of Parenteau.
6-5.
And that is long, so
Right
side out.
This is as close to Olympic level pickleball as you're going to get.
5-6.
Catherine Parenteau representing the great nation of Canada.
Wow, how about that shot?
Beautiful shot on the sideline.
And Rob, you mentioned the Olympics, and you know we all believe that pickleball is trending. It's not there yet, and not enough international players. We do have a lot of international representation, but really just mostly in domestic tournaments. But we believe the sport is trending to a point where we can one day see it being an Olympic sport.
Absolutely. You know, the game is growing, and, you know, you put a paddle in somebody's hands, they're going to fall in love with the game. Oh, fantastic shot from Anna Leigh. That's what it's going to take. But, you know, as we can see, you know, it's for all generations, as we have, you know, a 14-year-old, a 26-year-old. We have the senior pro division.
6-6.
You know, we have youthful veterans. I used to be youthful, but veterans like myself have been playing this game for 8.5, 9 years, and, you know, it's not going anywhere.
That lob lands in. Anna Leigh tries to track it down, but that was tough. And the side out gets it back to Parenteau here.
The ancient lob technique. The long lost, forgotten lob technique. Oh, yeah. Oh. Just always going for a little much on that last one. She stays in the point so well. It's like a switch changes in her head. Like, this is the put away. I have to put the ball away. And then
7-6.
Forces herself into that error.
1 point. 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 1 point
And now Parenteau with an 8-6 lead. And if she can win this game, Anna Leigh's back will be against the wall after they change sides.
Oh, that's a great return. Plays the bounce. Plays it right, and that's out. Anna Leigh's going to need to do some work here.
6-8.
Well, we saw her roll off 7 straight points in game 2 despite losing.
Oof.
Oh, great job digging it out, but didn't get it over the net.
As we saw Catherine searching for answers earlier, we now kind of see Anna Leigh
8-6.
looking for the solution. Oh.
Point.
Tough ball. Another timeout called here as Anna Leigh needs to
Timeout's called
regroup.
By the receiver. Scores 9-6.
Parenteau 2 points away from taking a 2-1 lead. So Anna Leigh with the hydration break, brought to you by Jigsaw Health. Well, Catherine Parenteau, she is 2 points away from taking a very big 2-1 lead in this best of 5.
Nice. She makes everybody look bad, but she makes the game look good. Playing well here on championship court. Women's singles final. Best of 5.
Parenteau working on building the Catherine Parenteau Pickleball Academy in Naples, Florida, where pickleball players of all ages can learn to play and love the sport.
Nice. Wow. Oh.
And now it is 10-6. Parenteau 1 point away from taking that 2-1 lead.
10-6.
Game point.
Side out.
And the serve is long.
And this is
6-10.
This will be a big game win here. It'll be the first one we see on that far side. Ooh. Beautiful, beautiful.
Anna Leigh not done yet, though.
And, you know, it wasn't the pace there that got her that shot, that got her that point. It was just the smoothness and precision on that ball. Nothing Catherine could do with it.
Tightens it up at 7-10.
7-10.
Make it 8-10. Goes without saying, this is a huge, huge game in this match. And it is now 9-10.
Timeout's called by the receiver.
And a timeout taken now by Parenteau, who suddenly sees what was a 10-6 lead whittled down to 10-9. We'll take a hydration break thanks to Jigsaw Health. Anna Leigh Waters with the serve and 1 point away from tying up this game 3 and trying to get it into extra pickleball. See whether or not the timeout by Parenteau stems the little bit of momentum here by Anna Leigh.
Side out.
And there you see it again so many times. That timeout works in favor of the team or the player that calls it. And now Catherine a chance to serve out this game.
10-9. Point.
Wow.
Second game, 11-9.
Close ball. Close call there.
I thought it was going to be called out. Instead, it's in. Let's take another look.
There's the shot.
Oh, yeah,
And that
that's in
ball's very
clearly.
in. Nice.
And so Parenteau, she wins game 3, 10-9, or excuse me, 11-9. And she has a 2-1 lead. We'll go to game 4 after this timeout here on championship court.
You can see it hit it inside the white line. Yeah, go ahead.
Back here in Newport Beach, California, Catherine Parenteau with the 2-1 lead, and she will begin game 4 with the serve.
0-0.
And looking for her 3rd career PPA Tour title. Trying to stop Anna Leigh Waters from getting her first, but Anna Leigh is going to get the serve back.
Side out.
Here we go. Great shot by Anna Leigh.
0-0.
And a favorable net there for Anna Leigh to give her a 1-0 lead. Anna Leigh Waters,
1-0.
Being an amazing pickleball player. Pretty good soccer player we hear as well, Rob. Ooh. And they're pretty good with that backhand. Grabs the early 2-0 lead here in game 4.
2-0.
She's one of the leaders in the bang technique in pickleball. She likes to drive the ball. Her motto is rip, bang, win, cake. It says it on her paddle, on her signature paddle. Rip, bang, win, cake. As she loves to cook, she loves desserts.
3-0.
Takes care of business.
Side out.
And the side out going to give it back over to Catherine, and losing in the gold medal match to Leah Jansen in the Orange County Cup. Anna Leigh Waters went the distance 5 games, 8-11, 10-12, 11-8, 11-7, 11-8. In fact, had a 2 games to the lead.
No.
And
oh, yeah.
Anna Leigh says, thank you very much. You almost wondered if she had too much time to think about it.
Side out.
We saw her kind of stumble on those situations earlier when she had so much time. But there, it looks like she was lasered in. Let's see if she can keep it going.
That one hung up there so long, Rob. It felt like she could have gone and gotten a sandwich and then come back and hit it.
Yeah, well, Catherine had everywhere else on the court covered, so that was a great spot.
4-0.
Here we go. She's pressing. Ooh.
Catherine calls it out. Anna Leigh.
Not enough to overrule. Side
Asking
out.
Don Wilkins and Howard Simon if they can overrule. They do not.
And the replay confirms the ball was out.
And now an out call on the other end.
4-0.
As the game evolves, you know, the technology is going to evolve too, and I think we're in the right direction where, you know, the technology will come hand in hand with making the game better, and
Scores 5-0.
the replays that will get involved and making sure the game's played right. But,
we can discuss that more after this timeout, but right now, Catherine Parenteau using a hydration break brought to you by Jigsaw Health. So Anna Leigh Waters has taken control, and Rob, you wonder now if that wind is a factor at all like it was yesterday, because Catherine Parenteau, she won game 3 serving in the far court. Now Anna Leigh Waters has taken control in game 4 in the far court, and it's entirely possible that either the wind is not a factor like it was yesterday, or perhaps that the wind is favoring the other side. And we'll have to get the read on that from these players after this match concludes here today. But right now, 6-0 in favor of Waters. And Rob, before the break, you started talking about replay. I don't think that the sport has reached a point yet where there are enough television cameras on enough matches that really could be a viable thing. But as technology continues to improve, at some point you may see that come into this sport.
Yeah,
0-6.
The money in the game and whatnot. You know, the game is ripe for it. So anything that makes the game better, I'm all for.
And here's an example of maybe what it would look like.
1-6.
Slow it down, where that ball lands, and then this is beautiful. Able to really replay that and really kind of confirm, you know, for the sake of the players that ball was out.
Well, in tennis, they have the graphic that's tied in, and you know, I'm sure that at some point pickleball will evolve to that point. But right now, players are continuing to call their own shots for the most part, and very rarely do you see an official overturn what a player has called.
Right, and they can only do it if they're 100% sure. But you know, looking at that, we were 100% sure that ball's out. Anything for the sanctity of the game. Parenteau rattles off a couple points here, closing in from 6-0 to 3-6 now.
And one other final point about the replay. The people today are watching, they may be watching on a stream, but we have a full broadcast truck, a full, you know, regular broadcast quality equipment. And a lot of times when you're watching pickleball, unfortunately, you're watching it on a live stream, which is great because had this been 20 years ago, 10 years ago even, you're not even getting that. But it takes a lot to be able to really have enough to be able to do replay at a level that you could use it as part of the officiating process.
Right, and I mean, that just reaffirms for me how much of an honor it is to be a part of it with you guys here and be able to bring this quality pickleball to the masses that be. So thanks for joining us, guys, here at the PPA event, the Takeya Showcase, and it's a pleasure to be a part of it, bringing it to you live. Nice. All right, here we go. 3-6. Parenteau serving.
Time in. 3-6.
Ooh, great misdirection
Right
shot there by Anna Leigh to get the serve back.
You see one of those tennis habits that I see. For me, Dave, I mean, I know a lot of myself touches the ground, but my paddle never does. But the tennis players, you can see them use the paddle on the ground as a balancing support sometimes.
Parenteau unable to get that over the net. So Anna Leigh now suddenly with this 7-3 lead, trying to draw this match even at 2 games apiece.
Side out.
It can be a little bit close quarters sometimes if you've ever played pickleball. Anna Leigh's has hit her paddle
3-7.
against the wall during the point. Tough to play within the elements here. Got to adjust and survive. Here we go.
Great finesse shot. Parenteau was ready for it, but ultimately, Parenteau hit that ball up over the building.
These ladies are scrapping out there.
That landed on somebody's court over on the other side.
Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, you can see her paddle hitting the back wall, kind of affecting her shot there. You can see some chipped wood there. I did the same thing in one of my matches here on center court earlier in this week. So you got to play with what the court demands, and she's in good position here in Game 4. We got 7-3.
Shouldn't it be 8-3? Wasn't that just a point to make it 8-3 when Catherine hit it up out of the crowd?
7-3.
I know it did make it 7-3. Okay. I thought we were at 7-3 before that point began.
Oh, nice shots. Oh, get there. And the put away. That's the put away right there. Perfect checkmate from Catherine Parenteau to get the side out. 3-7 here as this game gets more and more interesting.
3-7.
Wow. Oh yeah.
And the serve going to go back to Anna Leigh.
Those strokes, just the consistency with those power strokes, is pretty unbelievable.
And Rob, hard to see it at home, but you can see that if you look up in the sky that there is some blue kind of starting to break through. This marine layer is not going to last very much longer. We're going to be in sunshine here soon.
Well, we've definitely been blessed with the amount of overcast that we've had this weekend.
It's great for the players. They're not going to complain.
Yeah.
Point.
And that point is going to make it 9-3. So now Catherine is going to use a timeout, trying to stem the tide of momentum. Anna Leigh 2 points away from drawing this match even at 2 games of play apiece. Let's take a break. Brought to you by Jigsaw Health.
Here we go.
All of the Jigsaw Health spots told that they have 66 in the can. And that they are working on more. In fact, talking to the people from Jigsaw Health earlier today, I was telling them they need to enter some of those into some of those commercial awards. There are awards that are handed out, much like Emmy Awards or Oscars. The commercials have their own awards.
Yeah, it's like The Office meets hydration.
Anna Leigh talking things over here with Howard Simon.
Trying to stay focused, some banter from the sideline, but just requesting to not be disturbed during play.
Point.
Here we are.
Parenteau gets it back to 4-9.
Anna Leigh's going to need to stay focused here.
4-9.
Oh.
Great shot down the line. Little ATP.
5-9.
Such a great down the line shot.
May have gone over the post. I don't know, but that That was incredibly well placed.
Woo! Making her play. And there it is.
So serve will go back to Waters, 2 points away.
Right out. Nine, 5.
Anna Leigh mixes up the serve a little bit there.
Ooh, tough ball. Swings it, but it's not
Point.
there.
And game point.
Ten, 5.
Just
Catherine
Right out.
lets it go. So Parenteau not done yet.
5, 10. Point.
Tightens up at 6-10. And again, this is the first of 4 championship matches today here from Newport
6-10.
Beach.
Yep.
Men's singles coming up next. Ben Johns and Jay Duvillier.
It's going to be crazy.
And serve
Right out.
going back now to Anna Leigh Waters. All 4 matches will be best 3 out of 5.
Game point.
10, 6.
Oh,
Right out.
Parenteau trying to get it back 1 exchange at a time. Getting the serve back to 6-10. Chance to tighten it up.
6, 10.
And that
Wow.
is just long.
Right out.
Nice thought there by Catherine. And Anna Leigh, this is game point number 3 for her.
10, 6.
that's
is
going to
it.
do it.
Third tries the charm.
Third
She'll
get
take
fourth
game 4, 11-6. And we are going to a
Play game number
decisive
5,
game
ladies.
5 here in the women's pro singles final. Another look at the game point.
Great ball. Opens up the court, gives herself those options, and then takes the right one to put the game in the books. We've got a game 5 coming up. Let's go.
Coming your way after this timeout on championship court.
All right, we're back here at the singles women's final. Game 5 coming at you. Thanks for joining us here at the Takeya Showcase here at Tennis Club,
Game
Newport
number 5.
Beach.
Time in. 0-0.
Here we go.
Right
Great
out.
first point to start off this last game here. One game to decide it all.
0-0.
They will switch sides at 6 in this game 5. That serve is deep.
Side out.
Too deep.
0-0.
There's that roller, but it's a little high. Great pressure, takes the volley. Perfect. Great hustle, great execution
Point.
by Anna Leigh.
One, 0.
Nice play by Parenteau, getting the ball back.
Side out.
It's been a battle thus far.
0-1.
No player showing any signs of fatigue. It's just going to come down to execution at this point. Oh, missed opportunity for Anna Leigh there. And we've seen
Point.
kind of weaning on the side of, you know, the placement as opposed to the pace. It's getting the job done. So.
The pace was
1-1.
dominant early, but the placement has really kind of come to the fore as this match has gone on.
Point.
Again. It's the new term. Better to miss an inch high. You know, don't let that net stop you in your tracks. You really got to make your opponent play the game. Easier said than done.
Great backhand there by Anna Leigh. Whoa.
I didn't see it.
Anna Leigh called it
Not
out.
overall. I didn't see it.
I
Straight
mean,
out.
That was right there. It was right in front of us, Rob. I kind of thought it was in, but Anna Leigh was closer to it than us. She calls it out.
1-2.
And now it's 1-2 with Anna Leigh getting the serve back. And off the net, Catherine, great job to catch up to it. Anna Leigh puts it into the corner.
Look at that.
Unable to put it away, though. Catherine battling.
The point continues. Oh, she's there. Strike of her own, but she's there with the counter.
Anna Leigh not to be denied, but how about the job defending by Catherine there? That point looked like it was going to be over about 4 times before that.
The young Lion Cub. One half of the national women's champions with her mother, Leigh Waters, reigning national champs for women's doubles. And now she's establishing herself as a dominant singles player in the game. It's a beautiful thing to see.
Well, Catherine is the reigning women's doubles champ for the U.S. Open.
3-2.
That's right. Clash of Titans. Oh, there it is. Oh,
great job digging that out by Anna Leigh.
Oh, she makes her play, and there's the checkmate.
Right out.
So Catherine getting the serve back now at 2-3. You get a feeling this game could be destined, Rob, to go to extra pickleball.
Woo, the look in Catherine's eye when she executed those shots.
2-3.
So good.
Had Anna Leigh going all over the court.
The volley. Plays the bounce.
Smart decision.
Pepping herself up.
3-2.
Oh, the timeout immediately called after Anna Leigh crushes that shot.
And just gets it on the line. 4-2, Anna Leigh with the lead. Catherine taking the hydration break, brought to you by Jigsaw Health. Dave Benz, Rob Cassidy with you in this best-of-5 women's singles match that has gone to Game 5, and it could not be more tightly contested than it has been between these two fantastic players.
Time in. 4-2.
Anna Leigh Waters right now with a modest 2-point advantage here in this decisive 5th game. And the winner down the line to make it 5-2.
Some great pressure drives from Anna Leigh. Able to subdue that timeout called by Catherine as she's going to keep it going here. Oh. Nice reset. Parenteau with the pressure. Anna Leigh bangs her way out of it. No. Oh!
And that is wide. How about that? It looked like Parenteau had Anna Leigh right where she wanted her.
You have 1 minute.
And that's it. You know, as we know, sometimes making your opponent take that one more ball is all you need to take that point.
And Parenteau's going to take another hydration break. So at 6-2, I believe she's out of timeouts now, Rob.
Excellent.
So it's going to be it's going to be necessary for her to be able to get the side out after this. Let's talk about what is coming up the rest of the day. We mentioned men's singles. Then we'll have the women's doubles coming up approximately at 1 p.m. and then around 2:30 p.m. the men's doubles finals will feature Ben Johns and Matt Wright against Tyson McGuffin and Riley Newman.
Nice. So right now in the game, as the game, you know, they're really pinning down the ins and outs of the game. They refer to that as a timeout, but really it was the side switch. So
right.
Yeah,
good call.
the side at 6.
I lost track of the side switch because we are in Game 5.
But they refer to it as a timeout because.
But it doesn't count against Catherine. You're right.
It was not. Yeah, it wasn't a called timeout. But you know, coaching's allowed and all that. But it's definitely a side switch.
7-2.
Did nothing to change the momentum though. Anna Leigh adds to her lead, 17, now 8-2. She's 3 points away.
She's getting it done here in Game 5. Rocking her Faye and Flory. If you like the shorts that she's wearing, you can rock them too, FayeandFlory.com.
And that is going to take us to 9-2.
9-2.
10-2, match point.
tough situation here.
Anna Leigh Waters looking for
Timeout's
her
called by the
first
receiver.
career
Scores
PPA
10-2.
Tour title, but
Breaking.
Parenteau does use the timeout now. And this one officially is a hydration break brought to you by Jigsaw Health.
All right, everybody, let's give a hand for Anna Leigh Waters. Let's give her a huge hand.
Well, here we go. Rob Cassidy, we're getting used to seeing history here on this championship court. Last night, a brand new mixed doubles champion, and here we have Anna Leigh Waters with her first career PPA Tour title, serving for the match. And there it is.
Point
Anna Leigh
game,
Waters
Jeanette.
at 14 years old
11-2.
has finally added a gold medal on the PPA Tour to her trophy case.
Great sportsmanship, great execution. Right here is the shot that she was make or break for her. Right there, that shot right there to get that nice roll. And, you know, she's able to execute it in Game 5 as she broke it open, securing that gold medal. Great sportsmanship between our contenders here. Awesome match. That was just a battle all the way. You know, the coaching from both sides, from Leigh, Simone, Athena, and the execution. Beautiful display of singles pickleball.
11-3, 8-11, 9-11, 11-6, 11-2. And Anna Leigh Waters with a hug from her mom. You think they're excited? I'd say this gold medal means a lot. She's going to win a lot of gold on this tour. This one is one that she's going to prominently feature in her case for the rest of her life.
Absolutely.
We will hear from her on the other side of this timeout. Stay with us here on Championship Court.
Awesome.
The PPA Tour is brought to you by PPA. Play where the pros play. By Jigsaw, it's fun to feel good. By Championship Court, your professional pickleball network. By Foot Solutions, your feet are the foundation of your health. Let us take care of them for you. Fila Pickleball. The Dink, the new player in pickleball. And by Head, the new force in the game.
Well, for the first time ever, fans watching a PPA Tour event have witnessed Anna Leigh Waters winning a gold medal. Hannah Johns, I suspect this will be the first of many golds she's going to win in her pickleball career, but this one, no doubt, will be one of the most special.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dave. I'm here with our champion, Anna Leigh Waters. Wow, what a fabulous match. This has been a long time coming for you. This is your first gold medal at a PPA event. How does this victory feel?
It feels amazing. I mean, I'm still kind of shaky. I don't believe I just won, but, you know, I've been slowly creeping up through the bracket, and it feels really great to finally win one.
All right, and you did take second place at one of our last events at the Orange County Cup. How much better does it feel to take gold instead?
I mean, it feels amazing, and I learned a lot from my last match about being in a final, and I feel that I put those things toward this match.
Absolutely, and moving on ahead, we know you also have a high-level soccer career. We're hoping you're going to commit full-time to pickleball in the future. Can we look forward to that?
Maybe. I have a soccer game next weekend, so we'll see.
Okay, a big congratulations again to you, Anna Leigh. We're so proud of you and how far you've come in pickleball. We're going to bring Catherine Parenteau on court now, as well as Lisa from Takeya to present your trophy.
Congratulations, Anna Leigh. We have Lisa here from Takeya, our title sponsor, here to present you with your gold medal Takeya water bottle. Let's give it up for Anna Leigh, everybody. What a match. Just on behalf of the PPA, we want to congratulate you on your first gold medal. It's been fun getting to know you a little bit more this weekend. I mean, we were sitting over here. Anna Leigh and Connor Ogden actually beat up on me and Leigh earlier this week, you know, so. But she was sitting down and she talked to us. She goes, "Hey, in 10 years from now, I'll be the same age as Ben Johns is now." So I think we'll see her a lot on the PPA, and we're really lucky to have you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, guys. Turning it back over to you, Dave.